What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well today. Oh my goodness. I'm excited to talk to y'all about this upcoming trip to the Las Vegas Licensing Expo. I've never been to the Licensing Expo before, so I'm excited to tell you guys why I'm going. And if you want to come with me, I'm doing a trip. Why not? I would rather go with like-minded entrepreneurs and experience this together. So I thought I'd tell you guys all about the Licensing Expo, what I've learned about it, my experience with licensing products, and some of the opportunities available, and why you should care. So, hey, Nikki, it's good to see you. Glad to have you here. All right, everyone, let's get on it, shall we? Let me share my screen. I am just so excited. So this licensing expo is going to be in Las Vegas. What a great place to be, right? It's going to be in Las Vegas, May 19th through the 21st, and we are going to be doing a group trip. So we are going to go with just 10 people because obviously, it would be hard for 40 of us to go, but I have hotel rooms and everything blocked off for us. And I'm super excited to go with a few of you and do this trip together. What is licensing? Some examples of licensing. I want to give you guys an example that I used with our China trip. We went and we visited a keyboard factory. And you guys know that on my China trip, and as my part of my course before my China trip, I always told people that they should do unique products, right? They shouldn't sell commodities. There's too much competition. They should sell unique products. And we went to this keyboard factory and people were they loved it. And they were like, wow, I've never seen keyboards and stuff. And I've always been afraid of electronics, but this really gave me confidence that there are really good electronics manufacturers and, I could totally do this. And we got out of the factory and we sat back on the bus and we're headed back to Guangzhou. And I got a bunch of questions. Amy, you just spent a couple of months teaching us how to develop unique products. And here we went to a keyboard factory. Aren't keyboards kind of saturated? It was kind of funny that they gave me that question. And I said, okay, guys, well, we have to get creative here. We can't just assume that keyboards are saturated, because how could we change a keyboard to make it more valuable to the customer? I said, we could have a basic black and white keyboard, or we could obtain a license to a popular sports team and put a really cool logo on that keyboard. Which one do you think is going to sell better? And which one do you think is going to be more valuable to the customer? So this is where licensing comes in, guys. When you are thinking about potentially being able to put this first bullet point here, a company using the design of a popular character like Mickey Mouse on their products, you could obtain a license for sports teams, for popular brands, for different characters to put on your products. And this goes the gamut of every category of products. And I'm going to show you some examples in just a second here. But also our print on demand folks and clothing manufacturers. I know Nikki's here listening to this, and she falls in this category a bit. And let's imagine that you live in Europe and there's a company in the US that's very popular, but that does not sell yet in Europe. Well, you could obtain a license to then manufacture and sell their products in your country. How wonderful would that be? So in this example, the brand Life is Good, someone could buy a license to put their brand name on products outside of the country where they're in. So that's a really great opportunity. Another one is a popular brand offering licenses for other products to use their brand name. So let's say that you've built a really reputable brand and people absolutely love it. Well, guess what? You can also offer licenses to other people. So maybe you've built a really great brand, but you're not in a certain category or you're not in a certain country. Well, you could then sell licensing for your brand for other companies to use your brand name. That is a really cool way to expand your market. So let's talk about some examples here. This or that. What would you guys rather have? Would you rather have this Surface Pro case on the left? It's kind of boring. It's purple. You know, there's probably a lot of competition on the market. Or would you rather be able to put the New England Patriots logo on your cover, your laptop cover there, right? Which one do you think is going to sell better and be more valuable to the market? Right? It's definitely going to be this one over here. Let's do another example. Let's say you do t-shirts. Which t-shirt do you think is going to sell better and for a higher dollar? The one on the left, that's a generic princess design, or the Disney princesses on the right? This is a great example of licenses being used and characters being used on products that would really allow you to obtain a greater value for your products. How about this one? We have a wrench, a simple wrench on the left. And on the right, we have the popular brand Vice Grip that everybody knows. Which one is worth more? Which one would you rather bring to market? If you're a basic tool manufacturer and you've got a really great, source for tools and you've got a really great line, why not obtain a license of a popular brand to be able to kind of expand on their line or be able to sell in your country for these types of tools? This is going to add a lot more value. So I've given you some examples, but if we were to go to Alibaba right now, we would find examples in every single category. So think about it. Electronics, I talked about the keyboard. Apparel, we showed you t-shirts, that kind of stuff. Automotive parts and accessories. Are there popular brand licenses there? Absolutely, there are. Sports and entertainment. Imagine a brand wanting to expand their line and you sourcing that type of stuff and being able to put their popular branding on your products. Machinery, home products. So in this case, we have the home and garden, right? So we've got this stool over here. We've got a planter. We've got furniture. Well, all of these are examples of things that could be elevated with a license. We've got beauty and personal care. How many beauty brands do you know that launch maybe on Amazon and are not well known, and had they obtained a license to be able to create their product for with really popular branding on there, how much difference would that make in their sales and in the perceived value of their product? So we have furniture, jewelry, eyewear. Think about sunglasses. Would you rather sell sunglasses with Disney characters on them, or do you just want to sell plain sunglasses? And it's not just Disney. I know that that is the most popular example here, but there are so many different brands and licenses that you could utilize. And then finally, the tools and hardware. There are so many different brands in this category as well. So from every single category you can think of, no matter what category you're in, you might be able to find an awesome licensing opportunity. So this licensing expo, you can see all of the characters here on this slide. We've got the Teletubbies, we've got Smurfs, we've got Angry Bird, we have, just all these different characters. So this is one example of just how much potential there is. There's Mario, Nintendo, all kinds of stuff. Sony, there's lots of really great brands that are looking for manufacturers to apply their branding to their products. So definitely there's some opportunity here at the Licensing Expo. This is the world's largest and most influential annual trade show. So we got to go, right? You guys, we have to go. We have to go and walk down these halls together. We have to go check this out. We have to go talk to these brand owners. We have to do this. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. So my why for going is to connect with the world's most influential entertainment, character, art, and corporate brand owners and agents. I want to go and have these conversations. I want to go and walk these halls and see what is out there and just go through the ideation process. You know, we talk about how you could go to Walmart and look around for the latest trends. Imagine going to this trade show and looking around for the latest trends. Last year, retail sales of brand licensed products grew 3.2% to 280 billion. 79% were in brick and mortar. So brick and mortar is obviously at this trade show, right? They're able to, you know, you obviously see Walmart with the Disney t-shirts and stuff like that. But 21% were from online retailers. So this is an area where we can grow, you guys. There's opportunity for us. So over 16,000 retailers, licensees, manufacturers, distributors, licensing agents from more than 67 countries. I was on the Licensing Expo website looking at the list of brands that are going to be exhibiting. And if the brand wasn't there, one of their licensing agents that covers them was there. So I was able to find everything from sports licenses all the way through to character licenses, anything you can think of. It was so cool. So I can't wait to go and check it out in person. So, you know, you can secure rights and partnerships with today's top trending brands. But I'm very excited to meet with these brands and see which ones would be good prospective partners for me. I'm excited to hear they have presentations every day. It's kind of like a conference at the same time. I'm excited to hear from these thought leaders. I'm excited to, you know, see some of these big players in the industry and have an opportunity to hear from them. And then finally, generating new and quality leads, right? I mean, imagine the networking potential, not even the brands that are there, but the people that are there walking these halls of this trade show. So cool to link up. And not to mention us having this experience together. Now, the Las Vegas Licensing Expo is free to register. So it doesn't cost you anything to register. Obviously, it just costs you for hotel and travel. So, you know, this is a really great way for us to stay ahead of our competition, because if we go here and we get this knowledge and we see all of the potential opportunities and the trends and we meet people and we network, we are going to be ahead. We're going to see what the big brands are doing, and we're going to have an opportunity to have ideas for our own brands and make connections that we wouldn't have made otherwise. So this is why I'm so excited to go. And then really, as I just mentioned, innovations. Think about it. When brands go to these trade shows, just like the Canton Fair, when manufacturers go to the Canton Fair, they bring their biggest innovations. If a big brand is paying for a spot at this trade show, you know they're going to be showing off their latest innovations. So we've got to be there. Another cool thing is Invent Help is going to be there, and they have this whole stage where all these inventors that are looking for manufacturers are going to be presenting. So we can go to that one day. I actually have it on our itinerary, because for those of you who are looking for products to manufacture, if you already have an inventor that has an idea that's patented it, well, why not connect with that inventor, right? So we're going to go check that out. They have this whole like private virtual viewing, these virtual viewing pods, and it's going to be a really fun opportunity and experience. And even if we don't choose one of those products, imagine getting those creative juices flowing, thinking about the potential for our own brands as we walk these halls, as we see those inventions, as we talk to people and connect with them, and then network with each other. I think when we went to Canton Fair, we noticed the power of three, we called it. When three of us got together, the differences of us walking those halls was so different compared to like us walking around by ourselves, because we would ask each other questions like, oh, I wonder about that. And, you know, how does that work? And what would that be like for your brand? And it was so cool. So we always tried to walk around in groups of three, because we really got a lot more out of it that way. So look at these booths, you guys. I mean, Mattel, Hasbro, phone cases. I mean, think of all the different products that you could apply these brands to. Every category possible. So I can't wait. I'm so excited. They have character parades. Like every day they have a character parade. So that's pretty cool. We're going to feel like we're at Disney with seeing all these popular characters and everything, taking pictures with them, having fun. I can't wait to go. So let's talk about our itinerary. So we are going to check into our hotel on Monday, May 18th. The trade show starts on Tuesday. The expo starts on Tuesday. So, but some people might be traveling from afar. So we want to give them time to check in on Monday. And then we're going to check out on Thursday. Thursday is the last day of the expo. And then the licensing expo hours, Tuesday and Wednesday, there are from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3:30. So Thursday it kind of ends early. So I plan on flying out Thursday in the evening time. And then we're going to do networking dinners. So the first day we're going to go and just get a feel for the trade show. We're going to go and we're going to like walk around and see what's going on, see what's out there. And we're going to start kind of looking around and thinking, okay, that's a booth that I might want to stop at tomorrow. And I might want to talk to them about their products. Well, they get tons of people stopping and talking to them. And as you guys know, first impressions are so important. So Tuesday night, when we're at our networking dinner, I'm going to take you guys out to my favorite restaurants. And that's included in your trip if you go with us. But we are going to meet Tuesday night and we're going to talk about what we saw. And of course, we'll be talking about it as we're walking the licensing expo during the day. But we're going to talk about what we saw and we're going to help each other prepare a basic pitch, right? Because if you're going to talk to a major brand about licensing and purchasing a license from them for your products, we want to make sure that we have a really good pitch put together for that. So we're going to help you with that, build your confidence. We're going to prepare each other. We're going to pass ideas back and forth with each other. And that's what we're going to do Tuesday night at our networking dinner. And then Wednesday night, Wednesday during the day, we'll go back to the licensing expo and some of you guys will be kind of talking and connecting with various brands. Others of you may continue down your ideation path and checking different things out. And then Wednesday evening will basically be like a recap saying, hey, tomorrow's our last day at the expo. What did we learn? Is there any kind of fine tuning that we need to do? Any final contacts that we would like to make? And then we'll kind of prepare for our last day at the expo, which is Thursday. So we'll do that on Tuesday and Wednesday evening. And we have booked an incredible hotel right on the strip. It's like a 10-minute walk from there. So I'm excited about that. And I've already got the rooms blocked off and ready to go. And so in our trip, we're including 3 nights stay. So that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, and then checking out on Thursday. And then we're going to cover 2 networking dinners. So transportation to and from the networking dinners, as well as the dinner itself. And that will just be a really great opportunity for us to connect. And then, the bottom line, you guys, is doing this together is how we grow. So this is why I want to do more events like this. I want our community to get together. The Inspire Business Conference was so cool. It was so cool seeing people connect and get excited about meeting each other. People they had only met online, they were now meeting, and there was so much synergy. So I want to create more environments like that for our community. And I hope that you guys will consider coming with us. So we're going to limit it to 10 people because, it's just a lot. If we try to stick together to 20 people, 30 people, it might get kind of crazy. Now, I am going to allow people, like 10 people, double occupancy. So it's 10 signups, period. So if we have 10 people that sign up as partners, then, that's fine. But because, partners take obviously like less time than than 20 individuals, right? But Anyway, the whole point is for us to network together and enjoy this trip together. So that's why we're keeping it to a small number of people. And our pricing, again, covers your 3 hotels, 3 nights in the hotel, as well as those 2 fancy dinners that we're going to do together, and the transportation to and from each day. So, and if you're wanting to add a partner, so if you're wanting to take your spouse or your business partner or whatever and have them come along with you and stay in your hotel room with you, it's just an additional $300. So you're going to book that on our site. And if you guys are wanting to sign up for this and get going, it is at amazingathome.com/LVL Expo. And so that's the link right there. And again, we're just kind of limiting it to a small group of people. And I hope you guys join us. I'm excited to have this opportunity with you, and I'm excited to try this out. When you go to our website and you check it out, we actually give you the link for registration and all of that. And then we'll take your information for your hotel room and everything, and we will cover all of that. You just need to get yourself to Vegas. Again, the dates of this event are going to be May 18th is the arrival date. I'm so excited to do this with you guys. I can't wait. I hope if you have questions, you'll put them in the thread, and I hope to see you in Vegas in May. Let's do this. Yes. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.